Hey guys, Spencer here, and today we're doing another what if, and it's what if Kirito and Asuna were Deku's parents? Now, in this what if, it would have to mean Yui would be Deku's older sister, technically, I guess. Um, and yeah. So, on Deku's fifth birthday, they find out that he is quirkless. And, that and his parents buy him a Emu sphere to make up for that. And his mother says, "Meet me on the 22nd floor of Aincrad," she says. And the four of them meet on the 22nd floor of Aincrad in Asuna and Kirito's house. And Kirito and Asuna say, "Just because you're powerless out there doesn't mean you're powerless in here." And, yeah. So, we skip a few years to till Izuku is 14, I think it is. And he's attacked by the sludge villain after being bullied by Bakugo. And, Izuku is saved by All Might, and also Kirito is a hero known as Kirito in this world. So, yeah. He's the 10th place hero, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at 10th place. Just below Gang Orca. And, or is it above Gang Orca? Gang Orca's either 11 or 9, so I'm gonna say he's 11, so he's just above Gang Orca in the rankings. And, Kirito and Asuna are both quirkless. But Yui strangely has a quirk that allows her to search the internet. Well, I mean, technically she's an AI, so it isn't really a quirk, is it? So, Izuku applies for UA after saving Bakugo and getting All Might's power, and, his father gives him a recommendation. So he's in the same boat as, Todoroki and Yaoyorozu. And he gets into Class 1A just like them, and in canon, but this time he was recommended, so Shinso is also going to be in Class 1A because the recommendations are extra spots in case if you didn't know that. And Deku has mastered, I want to say, 8% of One For All. If that seems like a weird number, take it up with the manager, which is me. And yeah, he fires the ball 528 meters. And everyone's impressed by this, including Bakugo. And Bakugo flips out, saying, "How'd you get that power, damn nerd? You're quirkless." And Izuku ends up telling him in the end, like in canon. But that doesn't matter. And yeah, so we go to the USJ arc, and it goes relatively similar. Except Shigeruki's like to Eraserhead, "Maybe you can help me out a bit. I need to find a very specific student of yours. So tell me, which one of these brats is the son of the Black Swordsman, Kirito?" And Eraserhead doesn't spell it. And that's the USJ arc done. So next up would be the UA Sports Festival. Izuku has 2 swords in the sports festival because Nezu's like, "You know what, I'm gonna let him have 2 swords." And yeah, so the UA Sports Festival finishes almost exactly the same, except Todoroki has a few more cut marks on him than none. And so does Shinso. So on to the internships. So Izuku chooses the hero named Deku, like in canon. And also, he gets an internship with his own father. Just like Todoroki, but a more respectable father. Even though he's cocky as shit. But... And, his father has his agency in Hosu City. I'm saying that for plot convenience purposes. And, the Nomu attacks happen, and Izuku ends up getting lost in the alleyways, and he finds Ida being stabbed by Stain. So he pulls out his Elucidator and Dark Repulsor models and starts slashing at Stain, almost matching his speed. And then Stain cuts him and licks his blood. And paralyzes Izuku. Izuku pings his location to Todoroki, and Todoroki comes running as fast as he can and kicks Stain's ass. When they get back from their internships, it's the hero versus villain training. But first, there is Jiro, who confesses her love to him. He does not reject it nor take it yet, because that's going to happen in the second video. And the heroes versus villains training. So it's Izuku and Bakugo versus... It's basically the same as canon. All Might does not get out uncut. Let's just say that. And, yeah, so they all pass. This is where I'm gonna leave it off. If you liked it, leave a like. If you really liked it, subscribe. And I'm going to ask you guys, what second quirk should I give Deku? Because I'm planning on giving him a second quirk. I'll check the comments before the next video. And, if there's one that I really like, I'll pick that no matter what. So, thank you guys all for watching. This has been Spencer. Peace.